Alright, this is a tutorial on how to downgrade your iPhone 3GS without SHSH files to 3.1.3. So, what you want to do first is you want to see if you have an old boot ROM 3GS or new boot ROM 3GS. If you have the old boot ROM, that's good because this method will work pretty much 100%. If you have the new boot ROM, this I have no idea what the outcome of this way will be, so I would wait and stay away from this tutorial if you have the new boot ROM. So what you want to do is first download an application called iDetector. I'll have a link in the description. So open that. Okay, so all you gotta do is put your iPhone into DFU mode. If you don't know how to do DFU mode, just Google a video on how to do it. Just go to DFU mode real quick. Alright, once you're in DFU mode, if iTunes opens, just exit out of it. Now once you're in DFU mode, press is my boot ROM old or new, and now it's gonna search, and you should get a pop-up like this. And my iPhone is the old boot ROM, so that means this tutorial will actually work. If you get the new boot ROM, I would not do this tutorial as it can mess up your phone. I have no idea what the outcome will be. So until I can get a new boot ROM on my hands to test it myself, I wouldn't recommend doing it on a new boot ROM. So I have the old boot ROM, that's good. Now what you want to do is download RedSnow and jailbreak your iPhone with that. I'll have a link in the description for RedSnow. So open up RedSnow, browse, and you want to download. I would recommend being updated to the latest firmware. If you're not, I think this tutorial will work with 4.12. So if you're on 4.1, it should work. So whatever firmware you're on, you have to download the right IPSW, the official one. So I'm on the latest 4.2.1. So I downloaded that, and now I'm going to use that for RedSnow. So I mean, I would recommend updating to 4.2.1, but you don't have to. So whatever firmware you're on, just click get the right update file for it. So I'm on 4.2.1, so I click that, click open. Okay, this question is asking if you have the newer model of the iPhone 3GS. So basically, if you have the old boot ROM, click no. If you have the new boot ROM, click yes. But again, if you have the new boot ROM, I wouldn't recommend doing this tutorial, as I don't know what might happen to your phone. So I have the old boot ROM, so I'm going to click no. So next. Let it patch the IPSW. Okay, you just want to leave cydia unchecked right here, the first box. Just ignore all of these. So click next and put your device in DFU mode again. So I did that, and now click next, and it will jailbreak your iPhone. Okay, now you should see a bunch of letters just going crazy on your iPhone screen. That's normal. That means it's working. So if you see letters flashing all over the place, that's good on your iPhone. So I'm going to pause the video for this to finish jailbreaking. Okay, now that we're done jailbreaking, we want to download Snowbreeze. I'll have a link in that description to download it. So open up Snowbreeze, press OK, click next, click expert mode, next, press browse, and you'll have to download the iPhone 3.3 IPSW right there. I'll have a link in the description where you can download all the IPSWs you need. Okay, pretty much you can ignore this since we're using the new. Since this tutorial is really meant for the old boot ROM only, you can disregard that. Click next. Now press general. You wanna, if you're on an official SIM carrier like AT&T, you wanna uncheck that box right here, activate the iPhone. If you're not on an official carrier like T-Mobile, then you might wanna click this. The only bad thing about activate the iPhone through Snowbreeze is that it drains your battery really bad. So there's a new way you can activate your iPhone called the SAM method. If you Google the SAM activation for iPhone, you should be able to find a tutorial on it easily. It's really easy to do, and it doesn't drain your battery. So I'm gonna leave it unchecked even though I have T-Mobile. So what you want to do is click next. Next. I wouldn't install custom boot logos right now because it might cause an error in the long run for the restore. So if you want custom boot logos, you can use Red Snow later after the tutorial to add them. So uncheck all these boxes here. Next, and click build IPSW. And after about maybe 10-15 minutes, the IPSW will be built and it will show up on your desktop at Snowbreeze iPhone 3GS 3.1 IPSW. So what you want to do is open iTunes, now what you want to do is press Shift Restore and click on Snowbreeze 3.1.3 iPhone 3GS right here. It should be on your desktop. So click your Snowbreeze IPSW that you made and press Open, and it will restore it. Just a key point that you don't want to be in DFU mode when you restore this mode, because it gives an error. So when you restore, you want your phone to be all the way on. Okay? So okay, the phone's restoring. So while I wait for this to finish, I'm going to pause the video. Okay, the iPhone has now done restoring, and as you can see, it is now 3.1.3. No SHSH files. So sometimes people might get an error in the middle of the restore, like 10-15. If you get a 1015 error, then you'll have to close iTunes and download this application called Tiny Umbrella. Only if you get error 1015 and you're stuck on the connect to iTunes screen when you start up your iPhone. So to fix that, all you gotta do is download Tiny Umbrella. I'll have a link for that. And click exit recovery right here. It's right where the mouse is. But that's only if you're stuck in the recovery screen when it says connect to iTunes. So that's pretty much it. If Cydia has a problem starting, just rejailbreak it with Spirit jailbreak. If you Google that, you should be able to find instructions on how to do the Spirit jailbreak. So that's it. Enjoy your downgraded iPhone.